So, hello everyone. Have you ever thought when you send a message hello to your friend, how does it reaches to him or her? Like in this screen, is it that simple? We type some message and it gets to our friend. Obviously not. It's not as simple as that. So today we are going to learn about this. And before that, we need to understand what actually happens. Actually, it is fascinating to know that when we send any message to friend or anybody in the world around, it probably flows in the air, and along with that, it also flows under the seas if the receiver is living in the different continents. So before that, let us understand a few terminologies like IP address, MAC address, and the port. And firstly, I will try to give the technical definition of these three, and after that, I will explain this in the simple language. Let's go for the IP address first. Like it is a number identifier which is given to the computer or the network of the computer. IP address can be same for the particular for one computer or the group of networks of the computer. And also, the IP address are of two types. One is the local and one is the public. So public IP address is given to like to your local areas, and the public is one which is used for the communications. Coming to the MAC address, in the MAC is basically the kind of address which is associated with the phone or the device. And the next is the port. Port in port it basically provides us the way such that the data can be transferred into our device, like uh, in which, for example, in which place this data will direct, which is coming from any where in the world. So before we will go to the depth of these communication, how it happens, I will let you know the few overview or the overall view in a short, so that you can understand it better. Let's say you type a hello to one of your friend. Then from this particular message is given to one of the port. Like let's say you are typing in the WhatsApp. So this is given to the WhatsApp through the port in which the WhatsApp is running. Once this is done, this basically gives the message uh, to the router, and then router provides the information to ISP, like internet service providers, and this goes to the server provider, main server providers, and same in the way it descends down, and it from ISP or the original servers, it again comes back to the router of the receivers, like in the nearby areas where the receiver is living. Then it comes to their device. So this is the overall flow of the message which goes through. Let's move it one by one. Let's say we are typing hi message. It uses some port, and then operating system suggests this port, and it notices the source IP address. Like it, there are two, the starting point and the ending point. So it is the data is starting from our phone. So it is the starting point, and the destination is the WhatsApp server. So what actually happens is IP address never change. The main thing that changes in every step is the MAC address. So let's say your device is having some MAC address and the router is having some MAC address. So the starting point we having the MAC address, and then there is the router MAC address. Once the message is being transferred from this to the router, then in the router, the destination and the start point changes. And in that, the MAC address of the phone is omitted out. And then we use, or what actually happen is the destination IP address is added, that is of the ISPs. So that is basically it is explained here. Like it removes the MAC address, then add new MAC address. And this is the IP route. And again, the IP address stays the same, MAC changes. Once these set of data has been used to the main WhatsApp server, then it comes back to the and internet routers, and then again it comes back to the Priya's router, or like it is the example here, the receiver's router's address, and then finally it comes back to the Priya's phone through the port in which the WhatsApp is being used. And yes, the port which we are using are all are temporary, uh, and we can the like port can be used in the different application as well.